Pyth is blasting off over 50% today, but why? And what are the critical levels for Pyth? How much further can Pyth keep pumping? Or are we about to see Pyth have a major dump back down? We're going to be covering all the critical levels and more here on this channel. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. And if you guys aren't already in my private trading group, definitely do so and join with the link down below, guys. Last chance to get 50% off your first month by using the code Citadel. Check it out down below. But Pyth, critical levels. Here we go, guys. Why is Pyth pumping over 50%? Well, it's real simple, guys. The U.S. Department of Commerce collaborates with the Pyth network to put GDP and other economic data on chain. That's right. Just like Chainlink, Pyth is also involved in this major breakthrough of bringing data on chain from the U.S. Commerce Department, which is fantastically bullish, obviously, and Pyth has blasted off. But let's jump into those critical levels. So make sure you guys are smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe, and let's get right into it. As the news broke out today, Pyth blasted off all the way towards the value area high of its previous 6-month range, hitting around 20 cents before topping out and now pulling back towards 17.5 cents. We are trying to get above and potentially close our first daily above the yearly VWAP in a very long time, pretty much all year long. So very bullish if we do get to close above this yearly VWAP. Now, if we cannot sustain the yearly VWAP and we begin to drop, let's talk about the downside real quick. Downside is between 15 to about 12 cents to the downside, right? We could just completely collapse, dropping all the way back down and retesting this breakout before potentially climbing back up higher. Now, if we can hold this yearly VWAP and continue to push up higher, the targets to the upside are this quarterly VWAP around quarterly average around 22 cents. Above that, we will be breaking out, completely confirmed breakout out of this previous 6-month range and the downtrend that we've been in since the beginning of Q2, right? Which is what we're trying to establish right now. Above the 22-cent level, our next target area is going to be around 31 to 32 cents right here is our next big area of targets. We have a monthly NPLC and a monthly average around this area. And above that, we have 41 cents, which is a NPLC, a monthly average back from the month of December, and a monthly NPLC for the month of December as well, up at 51 cents, guys. If that doesn't make you excited for Pyth Network, I don't know what will. Above 51 cents, we do have a yearly untapped average of 57, and finally, our macro gold pocket from the highs of March of 2024 to the current lows of June 22nd. Pyth Network is gold pocket is up at 78 cents. Now, am I saying we're going to go to 78 cents tomorrow or anytime soon? No, but these are critical areas to be looking at on the way up. Obviously, right? Recap here. First critical is 22 cents. We get above that and start holding above 22 cents. We are moving for that 31 to 32 cent target area next as we start to get this volume and start to get these daily closures, weekly closures, monthly closures above the yearly VWAP. The longer we stay above the yearly VWAP, the more bullish it will gain. And then we'll have time for the quarterlies and the monthly VWAPs to catch up and build more support for Pyth on the way down if we have any kind of pullbacks. But if this does not hold, this could be a major fake out breakout, right? Where Pyth could drop back down towards this 15 to 12 cent area, potentially even falling back into its Q2 downtrend. Now, I don't think that's going to happen. I definitely think Bitcoin is holding up here. Bitcoin still has a chance of rolling over. We could rotate all the way up to about 115,000 before Bitcoin starts making a lower high and start dropping down towards that 105, which is still on the books, which would cause Pyth to pull back, as well as altcoins are not immune to Bitcoin pullback. So be aware of that as we are entering the month of September here next week. We know that the month of September is usually overall not a very bullish month. As you guys can see here right behind me, overall average is negative 3.7% in returns for September for Bitcoin. We have a grand majority of Septembers from 2013 till 2024 being all red with only 4 green Septembers in history. But following that, we do have a very bullish month of October with an average of 22% returns, and the month of November has a 46% average of returns. You guys can see right here behind me, 46% returns for the month of of November. So October, November, still very bullish. Overall, Q4, very bullish for Bitcoin, which would be able to keep and sustain Pyth climbing up higher as we get more news about this major breakthrough for the U.S. Department to use Pyth to bring on-chain data on it. So in the meantime, guys, I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. Stay up to date with all the trade signals and overall macro long-term analysis in the Crypto Citadel, my private trading community. Like always, I'm Blockchain Crusader, and I'll see you in the Crypto Citadel. See ya.